19.5, 19.4 is dropping. I'm not sure I'm ready to go neck deep in water. Well, we got the wetsuit, we are equipped, we got the gas monitor, because there's reports of oxygen dropping down to quite dangerous levels.
60 last time.
Yeah, so at 16.5 we're getting out of here.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
On that left hand bench anyway.
Not taking any chances.
Yeah, especially with all of here. That consumes more
And
oxygen,
and we're here with a few local caving legends. So here we are. We must be a good 100 yards in now, and some of the backfill, the side fill of collapses that they have been dug out by a few generations of mine explorers that came previously to us here. Right. Wow. And did we say, Steve, that this was? Does this go back to the miners' times, or was it just some mine exploring project to shore it up?
This is miners stuff.
This go back to the old miner stuff. I think yes. I think you told me about it.
When my camera bits up.
That is one of the places where the stone arch level has these metal arches to support actually the structure. When they build it, they put planks across and they build the stonework over it to support the arch, and then they normally get rid of this, but in this case they kept it for whatever reason. So we are going to see a lot of this gorgeous stone arches that the miners use here to basically shore up from possible collapses. Really nice to see. So that shoring up there that we can see with scaffolding, was that a collapse they dug out?
Yeah.
In what year?
2009, I do believe.
So it's thanks to previous mine explorers projects like this that we can actually come back in here without coming across a full blockage. So here we are, we see the method they used with cross metal beams and scaffolding poles to shore up any collapses above. Right. We're going in water a bit. I mean,
Baptism of cold water.
oh shit. I had this torch, this Phoenix LR 40R on the water. And you're not supposed to have it in the water, but it was only a few seconds. It looks like it has survived. And as you can see here, we're straight into waist deep water. You taking some video, my friend, as well?
Yes, I certainly am.
Awesome. So there's a few of us taking video. It's good to document these places because you never know what's going to happen of them in the future. There's an upper level here, and as you can see, the level carries on flooded in water for quite a distant distance.
Nice, eh?
Do you say candles?
Yeah, I was just on about how they worked with handles up there. And they blend them out once the drill started going in, because they paid for them themselves.
Yeah, the miners that were down here, they had to, as Stephen says, they had to pay for their own candles, their own explosives as well. All their own tools, really.
Self-employed.
Obviously, they were the self-employed ones. A nice stack of debts here. And a lot of the piping that was used for compressed air down the mine, a lot of the drills, I would imagine later in the 1900s, they used compressed air. Before that, might have been just manually rotary drills in the 1800s. It opens up nicely in big stoves here. And it keeps going. The green light is flashing. It's 20.8 here at the moment, so we got the air quality is quite good. So they are waterproof to an extent, are they? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my neck. So again, this silk straight was what the stone arch levels that the miners did. The purpose of them. You can see a lot of top fill, top collapse. A lot of the material that comes down from the stove is sitting right on this arch stone level, and is still standing. So the functionality of it is key to stop anything above running, blocking the continuation of this level. And we keep going. So the stone level continues. We're not filming it all because it goes a long way, but we are coming to a constriction and an overflow, as you can see. Quite a bit of galena there. Right, you can see the backfill there, the top fill of material sitting on the stone arch. Goes a long way up. Right.
Away rapidly under there.
So we have an area where there's been collapses. Oh, there's a level up there, Stephen. Higher up there, can you see? Seems to be a level.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure that's not been explored.
I'm sure I wouldn't want to go going up to it.
No. You can see all these boulders that come down and wedged.
Just the back end.
Is it?
Not a level now. This stone here.
No, I mean higher up.
Yeah, I think it's
Quite a nice open vertical vein here. illustrates how they work the lead. Basically, if the vein was vertical, they mine the vein out vertically, and the void left behind is called a stope. Basically a cavern. You can see all the timber here is doing the job, holding back a lot of the collapse that's above us. But these timbers are rotten, a lot of them. It's kind of a miracle they're still holding up. And it keeps going. It's really gorgeous actually to see how far this mine goes. There's a lot of white calcifications, as we can see here. And we are holding at 20.8. It's very fresh. There's got to be a lot of percolation of air from shafts and, you know, from all around, so it's quite reassuring to have good air.
Yeah, we can only enter about a quarter of this mine.
Yeah.
Due to bad air.
Yeah, the rest of it is bad air due to the gas in the shale, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, what's causing it?
Just lack of circulation at the back end.
Yeah, if there's lack of circulation, that's gonna keep the air stale, and
there's a lot of shade.
the oxygen levels are gonna drop.
Oh, here's a good one.
Hey, buddy.
Does the flow of the water help the gas level?
The what?
Does the flow of the water bring in fresh air?
If it's water flowing, yes, it would bring fresh air. I don't think this water
No.
would do much, to be honest. If it's particularly if it's dropping, depends on the amount of water, I suppose.
Yeah.
That drops. If it drops down shafts, that can draw air in because it creates pressure. Yeah. It creates pressure, yeah. So
This is the deep one.
this is the deep one. So oh, you knocked the stemple over, Steve. This is the deep one. So we're gonna get ready for this. We're gonna go into the neck deep one. So I'm gonna get the sleeves on of my wetsuit. I'm moving up to it. Just.
Right, we've been here before. What we're going to
There you are. Hey. Who else is coming? Some more coming. You right, guys?
Yeah, we're all right. Yeah. Whoa.
Here comes the legend himself, Mr. John. He's still doing this store, but 76, are you?
Ooh, 75.
75, going 76. Still young at heart. Hey?
Yep. All right, few tall folk.
All right for a few old folk, eh?
Yeah.
I will get there soon.
Oh, they used to compare with John, you know.
Yeah. John is like a whippet. It's like those. Right. Right. I gotta put this one as close to my neck as possible. Right. So this way it's not gonna get wet, right? I'm coming through. I'm ready, but not ready, if you know what I mean. It's got to be done. So that's the bit. Are you lights in? Oh my god. Right. I don't remember this being so high, the water.
No, it's actually lower.
It's actually lower.
Get control of your mind. He's just finding his pain behind his back. That's what he's
alright.
disguising his
It's not too bad.
I know what it's like.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It could be worse. This is the moment when you think, have I closed tight my watertight drums in this caving back? Whew.
I can send you that footage of you coming through if you want to use it over there.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Keep going here. Keep going. And here we can see the use aggregate, these cement bricks actually, to show this up, which is telling me this was done a much later date, mid 1900s, 50s, 60s maybe. The old miners would have not used any of these aggregates, because back in the 1800s it didn't exist. It was all done with pure stone.
Case of the arch forming.
We've seen the aggregate, you know, arch level.
Yeah, I think that's Vieille Montagne.
That's 50s, 60s, gotta be.
20s. Vieille Montagne were in here in the 20s.
20s.
Yeah. Well, I think it was 1890 to 1920.
Yeah.
Yeah, still got the wooden place, which is quite rare.
Yeah, they lay this wooden timbers to lay the stone over it, and basically let it sort of a self-support. And normally they take the timber out, obviously, because the stone is doing all the job.
Same method the Romans would have used, except they would have
All
used
Roman method.
wooden, wooden rings instead of...
The hammer rush where they would have knocked it in.
Could be. Right.
And we're back onto stone. That's what we like to see. We like to see the original as possible, minus craftsmanship. It's just simply stunning. Oh, a bit of patching up with later addition of brick. Here we begin to see some of the original rails. This was the main haulage route for the ore carts to to go up and down, or in and out, shall we say, to the crushing mills. They would have been outside somewhere. Running passage there. It continues, and we are going to hopefully do an all the way through trip into Haggs and out in Brownlee Hill. Is that right, Stephen?
Yep, we've took the ladders and we took the ladders and had a little crawl going very well.
Right, amongst the woodwork here, you can see there's an old bottle. I'm not going to disturb it, but if anybody knows, just on the few clues, like what it is, you can usually tell by the bottom.
It's a gin bottle.
Oh, I'm going to drink it then. Yeah, bit of woodwork around and a bit of woodwork as well, so that was almost buried. Right.
The old miners must have liked to drink underground or not?
Oh yeah.
Find lots of cider bottles.
A lot of cider bottles. Original miners cider bottles we're talking, yeah?
Since the 60s. All the
1901 cider bottles have been found in this mine.
This is actually a sort of fungus mold thing.
It's a fungus, this white stuff, isn't it? You know, you would think it's been whitewashed, but it's not, is it? It's just the fungus, the sort of microfungus that grow here in the mine. Here progression is a bit faster, thanks to the larger dimension of the levels. There's a lot of this coal seams here, is there about?
Yeah.
Look at these sulfur colours everywhere.
Now onto an area shell. It's got sulfur on it. The sulfur forms after the shell's exposed to the air, and it gets in between all the cracks, splits it apart, and causes the shale to fail. So that's where you often see collapses where the sulfur is shown.
But normally coal and sulfur are in close association, I would imagine. Seems to be, from my experience on what I've explored on the ground. Was this coal exploitable or not? Was it exploitable, this coal, or was it not quality enough to burn?
It won't burn.
It won't burn.
But it's still good enough for gas.
So it wasn't exploitable commercially.
No.
So that's your answer? It's the lowest quality of coal basically you can get. Wow.
You can climb up there, up here in that hole.
Cuts across, doesn't it? Yeah, if you're up there, just cuts across, it doesn't go anywhere. Just
What are we doing here? Are we exploring the side or going straight ahead?
straight ahead.
It's up to
That
you.
goes up there.
You can go there, cut
Across
across,
there goes nowhere.
doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, it doesn't, okay.
No, it's a climb up,
Just
comes
goes
across,
over the
across
slope,
this
yeah?
hole there, and runs across here, then blanks off.
Okay, so just an upper sort of stove that's run in basically.
Yeah, it's just where the diggers have been looking for minerals.
Right. So that's our way on.
Terraces. And slowly trickling down, reaching out the iron.
But these are kind of mostly silt and mud, are they?
Yeah.
I mean, if you touch them, they will break 100%. But this mud here, obviously the filters through is very rich in iron. Yeah? There's a few more. stalactite ahead that are absolutely superb. If you look at them, you can see what it's like. This one is about 40 centimeters. Right. And there's a lot of these calcifications here over the sides. It's magnificent to see. The color on the formations will depend on the mineral contained. Red for iron, black I believe for zinc, the white for calcite, yellows could be sulfur, and all the palette of colors in between depends what the mixture of minerals is. So what kind of bottle was this then, you think?
The glass one.
Yeah.
If you don't know that, you don't know.
What was it? Do we know?
No idea.
Yeah. But a lot of these you can find the date on them. Has this one got a date now?
No, it says K43 on the bottom, so somebody might know something.
So K43.
Yep.
If anyone has an idea what that means, please K43 on a bottle, just leave a comment. This, I thought it was a shaft, it's not. It's just an upper stove that's running a bit. A lot of the layers of shale and coal, they're very brittle and they will collapse very easy. Oh, that's quite a nice archway. Wow. I have compressed air pipes on the right. That goes. I'm not sure I've been down there, I can't remember. And the color of this level, just from the disturbance we're causing, is coming at an intense orange-brown color. There it is. Oh wow, look at this. Pure shale. Pure, brittly, nasty shale. However, it makes a change. The diversity of stone and rocks that you find in just the one mine is quite incredible. It's picked up a bit, 20.3. So we've hit a pocket of 19.8. It's dropped from 20.8 to 19.8. And I was saying we got the monitor calibrated so the alarms will go off at 16.5. If it hits that level, we're going to be out, because long exposure to low oxygen can cause you nasty symptoms. Such as headaches, fatigue. Eventually, long enough exposure could cause you to pass out and faint, which is the worst that can happen underground. 20.6. It's funny, since that we only hit the pocket,
Yeah.
that it dropped, but now it's almost normal to 20.8.
Yeah, it's coming through from Brownlee Hill.
Yeah. So the air from Brownlee Hill, the other end of the mine that we're gonna go through, is
filtering the main.
It's funneling the main drive with fresh air, is it?
You'll feel it when we get the ladder. You know the ladder that's up the height.
Yeah.
You'll feel the wind coming down
Yeah.
there.
Fantastic. It's always good to have fresh air in mines. You mean you want me to go down some shit place?
See these lovely, you know me well. See these lovely pipes here?
Yeah?
They're punching you in the direction of this.
No, thank you.
No, yeah, that's the response.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'm not a bit down there.
Just the color of it,
Extremely silky.
that dark, sinister color. It tells me one footstep you might even release some gases.
Well, I probably will anyway, but yeah.
A lot of rotten wood. And rusted metal together can be a good combination for air, for bad air. You can see little pockets of minor collapses, which in shale is normal. I mean, it must have caused a lot of trouble to the old miners to drive in shale with the amount of collapsing that they get. So if you are driving, actually, as a miner, if you're driving in a level that's quite crumbly like this sort of pyramidal sort of shape for a level is the optimal, I would imagine, to preserve the actual structure of the tunnel, because the weight of the earth above it, the load of it, would spread to the walls. And still you can see the joint here in the middle that is almost trying to crash itself together against each other. So why is there two thickness of pipes? So one would have been water, I would imagine, and the other compressed air. So the thinner one might have been compressed air, the thicker one would have been water, basically to pump the water out of the flooded areas.
And it looks like that didn't fit, so they've used wood to make it fit.
Oh yeah. Well, anything they have around, suppose.
Yeah.
Anything goes.
Right. You got the meter, so probably best.
Yeah. Right, we're ploughing on this level. Any rock wall, just plough through it. Wow, look at the...
Ah, there it is. That's the floating stuff.
That's the floating calcite, is it?
Hold still, I'll film you going through it.
Yeah?
Hang on.
It's a very thin film, basically a layer of calcite that has formed here.
Yeah.
And it was obviously all in one piece until we come in and
So if you
broke
walk through
it.
that, you'll see that it's
Yeah?
sinks as you disturb it. There you go. This is it.
Yeah. Oh, this shale this shale level is lovely. Very inviting. More shale. So me being the first person here, I have the gas monitor with a 19.7, 19.5, 19.4 is dropping, 19.3.
I thought we were doing well.
Hey?
I thought we were doing unusually well. Usually no, unless at minus point.
So at 16.5, no questions, we get out, yeah?
Yep.
Good. I don't like the idea of being below that mark. Is it gonna get fresher again?
No.
No. I thought we were going up some ladders.
No, we're just going to see the bottom of the raise. It's SRT.
Oh, so we're not going the through trip this way, are we?
No, walking back down here afterwards.
Ah, okay. So we are okay. I get you. So we're not going to be traversing this all the way. 19.4. The meter is holding around 19, low 19% oxygen, so we're not doing too bad so far. We are not doing the through trip this way, we are just exploring this branch. And what's there, like a stove?
Massive raise to Admiralty Flats.
So there's a raise to upper flats.
You need SRT to get up there.
All right.